Some handy kitchen hacks. Ever wonder why some people heat their food in a microwave and also put a glass of water alongside the food? Some people love to work in the kitchen and make some lip-smacking dishes. Some like to do all that is necessary just to cook their meal. They do not have any real passion for cooking. And then some people can't even tackle how to cook, and they just, hate going to the kitchen. Whether you are a home cook who loves to experiment in the kitchen, or someone who wants in and out of the kitchen pretty fast, you will benefit from our kitchen hacks. These are kitchen tips that will come handy for everyone, and who knows, you may even fall in love with cooking. While for some, cooking is a passion where they work hard to prepare delicious meals, but not everyone shares the same liking for kitchen cooking and meals. Countless people frankly get the jitters when it comes to working in the kitchen. While cooking can be fun for some people, it is nothing more than a nightmare for others. When you provide such people useful tips to make their lives more relaxed in the kitchen, they often find these hacks pretty amazing. The tips help them to get to the kitchen quickly and do their cooking and or other activities. Some even find that their fear of the kitchen was nothing more than a lack of information. All they needed was some good advice to get to cooking. So here are some kitchen tips or hacks that'll make your culinary experience even more exciting, and hopefully you'll have some more fun in the kitchen. Number 1, a glass of water in the microwave. How often do we use a microwave? It's our go-to appliance in the kitchen. However, many people worry about radiation when they use a microwave. Other times, people just end up overcooking their meals in the microwave, or they just dry out the food. A simple tip is to put a glass of hot water along with your meal in the microwave. The water will absorb any excess radiation and also prevents the food from drying out or from overcooking. We bet you never knew how easy that hack could help you in so many ways. Number 2, removing seeds from vegetables. Stop scratching your head with a cucumber in hand and no idea how to remove the seeds? Well, the worst thing you could do is try to remove the seeds from a cucumber or any other vegetable using your hands. We assure you, you do not want to do that, especially if you don't want to mess in the kitchen. What you can do is get a melon spoon that quickly removes seeds from vegetables. The spoon has a rounded edge that makes it easier for you to remove the seeds, and we bet you'll be amazed to see how easy the process is with just a melon spoon. Number 3, peeling is easy. How to peel an orange? So, you are all set to make a refreshing lemonade or just a big glass of fresh orange juice. The only problem is, you're stuck peeling the oranges and they just won't come off quickly. Don't use a knife, especially if you're not an expert at the kitchen, as you will just peel away portions of your orange as well, or maybe end up cutting yourself. Stick to just using your hands for this one, and we will share a hack that will make peeling lemons or oranges a breeze. It's not rocket science, as all you need to do is put the oranges or lemons, or any other fruit that you want to peel, in the microwave and set the timer for 15 to 20 seconds. Take out the fruit and try peeling again. You'll see how easy it is this time to peel a dozen oranges. You're welcome. Number 4, using plastic wraps. All set to pack those sandwiches for the picnic? The only trouble is the plastic wraps tearing up upon opening. All the papers are sticking together, and the more you try, the more torn pieces you get. Bet you will be cursing how difficult things are in the kitchen. It really isn't in reality, and all it takes are a few tricks to give you what you want. So here, all you do is put the plastic wrap in the refrigerator 10 to 15 minutes before you intend to use the covers. When you cool the rollers, you will see that it will not stick and come out quickly. Now you can wrap those sandwiches. Number 5, grate your cheese. Welcome newcomers to the kitchen. Time for another hack. Well, to be fair, not only newcomers, but even those who cook regularly usually create a mess with grating cheese. You should anticipate when you're going to be needing cheese for your homemade pizza, or if you want to put some cheese on toast for a quick snack. If you use cheese as it is, it will start spreading all over, and if you're more sloppy, you'll have more cleaning work in hand than you anticipated. Avoiding this mess is easy, as all you need to do is put the cheese in the freezer for half an hour and then grate it. We guarantee you will grate the cheese happily, as you will not leave behind any messes. Number 6, want more citrus juice? You can squeeze as hard as you want, but there's still a lot of citrus juice that you can extract. If you want to remove all the juice you can from the citrus, stop squeezing so hard and try this hack instead. Put the citrus in the refrigerator and let it rest for 20 minutes. Take the citrus out and heat it in the microwave for about another 20 seconds. Try taking the juice out now and you will see that you'll remove more citrus juice from it without breaking your hands. Number 7, stop the tears when you cut those onions. We don't want you to cry a river while you cut onions, but almost everyone does that whenever there's a need to chop them. This trick will only work when you are going to bake the onion. Put the onions in the freezer for about a half an hour and then chop afterwards. You'll be smiling as you cut the onion easily without shedding a single tear. Number 8, don't have a pasta scare? Often when you try to make pasta, water starts overflowing that could leave you with a huge mess. You may not think about it much unless you see water flooding and ruining your mood. All you need to do is place a heavy wooden spoon over the pan when making the pasta. Now this may sound simple, but we assure you it'll come in handy. Number 9, how to cook a turkey. We are not talking about the recipe here, but how you can ensure you can bake it right with all the juices flowing into the meat. You don't want a Gordon Ramsay scene when a guest starts complaining about how dry the turkey is after you put all the efforts to cook a delicious meal. The trick is to roast the turkey properly and wholly. Always open the meat, and when it is ready to go in the oven, place it on the chest. You will see that this way the cooking is even and preserves all the juices inside the meat. Number 10, making paper molds. When you are baking a muffin and are out of paper molds to shape your cupcakes, do not worry, as you can make your paper molds. Don't worry like earlier hacks, this one is too easy to follow. All you need is parchment paper and cut them into squares. When you have your dough ready to bake, put the squares in the mold, then add your batter to cook. Number 11, heating pizza in the microwave. So, you're in a mood to have a crispy pizza or pasta only to have it rubbery after heating it in the microwave? Well, one way you can ensure that your pasta or pizza does stay crisp is to place a bowl of water along with your pizza when you heat it in the oven. The water will ensure humidity that in turn will keep the meal crisp and heated. This approach is way better and quicker to enjoy your pizza instead of dealing with a soft pizza. This whole hack takes a few seconds to execute. Number 12, make perfect eggs. Now, it's not easy to make an egg. Well, we are talking about the perfect egg. You will find it surprising, but not only new cooks, but even the expert chef often messes up trying to make perfect eggs. You'll even have some cooking shows where the contestants have to compete with each other to make a perfect egg. We'll share a simple tip that would not allow you to cook eggs perfectly, but you can also surprise others with this simple tip. Carefully break the eggs into the stove. However, instead of using oil, add a small amount of water. You'll see for yourself how easy it is to make the perfect egg this way and impress your family and friends. Number 13, making it easier for you, the egg shell problem. What is the most frustrating part when boiling an egg? Of course, taking off the shell. You're not the only one if you struggle to remove the eggshell. Many people find it the most miserable time they can have in a kitchen. Not the right way to have a person in the kitchen who already is not a fan of cooking meals. So, what can we do to help you out on this one? Fear no more, as there's a perfect way for you to remove the shell without any frustrations and hard work. When you are cooking the egg, you can add some baking soda into the container with water. Later, you will see how adding the baking soda makes it easier for you to remove the shell. Like baking soda, you can use the vinegar as well, and we assure you that you will have no more frustrations when removing all those eggshells. Number 14, remove the oil surplus. You may cook a meal that is too greasy, and that's not a good sign, especially if you have friends and family over and you want to impress them with your cooking skills. We assure you a grease-dripping meal would do nothing but to impress your guests, and who are we kidding? The excess grease? That's not suitable for your health either. So here's a tip that will help you to remove excess oil or grease from your meal. You will need paper towels and ice cubes. Properly wrap the cubes with the paper towels and put it on the meal that you prepared. The ice will extract the excess grease and it will attach to the paper towel, and then you can remove it. Isn't that a hassle-free kitchen tip? Number 15, make all your meals. This one is less of a trick but more of a matter of common sense. You often end up preparing mediocre meals due to lack of time. The best way is to cook a few meals on a Sunday. You can cook up enough food and then store it in the fridge to eat throughout the week. Number 16, dealing with rock-hard ice cream. It is frustrating when you are in a mood to dig a scoop of ice cream and only problem is you cannot scoop out the rock-hard ice cream. Well, if you want to get some of that soft ice cream from your refrigerator all the time, there's a tip that will do wonders. Get a plastic freezer bag and place your ice cream container inside it. The plastic bag will keep the cold air from entering the ice cream container. That makes the ice cream rock hard. It will keep your ice cream soft and you can take it out with straight spoons. Most of these hacks are simple, but have great results, and if you find it hard to work in the kitchen, such tips and kitchen hacks will make your life a lot easier.